Hey, so we are here live with Krushviz, and we just have a few questions for you. So our first question has to do with Russia's place in the global economy. What do you think is the most important factor of Russia's economy?
The most important factor in Russia's economy is obviously agriculture. Agriculture should be boosted immediately. People don't deserve to be suffering from food shortages. Um, Obviously, my partner, Gregory Malenkov, has taken control and credit of all my ideas, which is why I insisted on introducing the Virgin Lands campaigns, which pushes for millions and millions of land to be plowed so we can immediately start improving our agriculture.
What do you believe about Russia's current state of censorship? Because Putin has bought all media news outlets and censors the media completely, and also many investigative journalists have been murdered, and their deaths remain unsolved.
This makes no sense to me. Obviously, when I came into office, one of my main priorities was to block censorship from Stalin in the first place. To see what the country has done now makes me angry. It makes no sense to have journalists being killed for no apparent reason. It is obvious that the reasons for their deaths are for wanting to expose the insides of the Russian government.
Mr. Khrushchev, what is your idea as to why the Soviet Union, more importantly, communism, fell?
It's capitalism. Capitalism is trying to ruin everything. This nation as a whole has seen great success under communism, and capitalism is only on its way to ruin it.
What in particular about capitalism do you firmly disagree with?
I hate the fact that it eliminates all governmental structure. Under communism, the structure is secure and safe. Capitalism is only ruining it.
And if you could give President Putin any advice about how to further structure Russia's global economy, what would you tell him?
He seems to be a very powerful man. With authoritarian rule, I believe that him bringing back the ideas of communism will further improve Russia's government.
So according to history, you and President Kennedy wrote letters back and forth to each other based off of the Cuban Missile Crisis. Can you please elaborate on this time?
To start off, I'd like to explain my thoughts behind the U.S. The U.S. had missiles in Italy and Turkey, which to me made no sense as to why I couldn't have missiles in Cuba. It's hypocritical for them to go against my idea of having missiles when they have missiles in other countries as well.
What was your relationship with Fidel Castro during the Cuban Missile Crisis?
Fidel Castro is a great man and a great leader. I love the way he ran his nation of Cuba, and his communist ideals went well with my beliefs.
So to close out our meeting, I'd like to ask if you can give President Putin and Russia in general advice on how they should continue leading the country, what would you say?
To start off, I'd like to say that I love the fact that Vladimir Putin is a strong and authoritarian leader. The people of Russia deserve a lot. As you know, I've always been in favor of the betterment of people and their lives. The fact that the Russian media is censored so much really goes against what I believe, and I believe that needs improvement. Besides that, Vladimir Putin has done a great job with the economy and furthering Russia's government.